poetry. Hair on point, people say brown, or maybe she was red, better yet chocolate. She fly, but she got an attitude. I like the way she move with them baby fat shoes. I wanna see her with the lights on. It's dark in the club, cause the music too loud. I wanna know your damn name, not your damn drink. I'm a G, gentleman, I got range. She a little beach dancer and she go to Clark Atlanta. Maybe she be trapping on the block and yo good. Either way she bad, she got clad. Everybody drop their drinks when she bad. She work a job but she hustle inside. Anything trying to kill her, she can buy. I want her on my team, she my point guard. I love her cause she's soft and hard. Poetry. She poetry. She poetry. She poetry. She poetry. Poetry. Yeah. Poetry. She poetry. I love her cause she's poetry. She poetry. She poetry. She poetry. She poetry. She's sweet, her swag is divine. If you ain't got a hustle, maybe wasting her time. So don't you even walk up to her table. She doesn't need the hassle, she can buy her own drink. She been bout it, she's a 10 on the lady scale. Don't get me wrong, sometimes she raise hell. I bet I like it though, she's so ghetto. Or maybe she too busy for your cats in the city. She already done met all your people or not. I haven't even said hello. She's got to be the most beautiful sex and she's hot. Her poetry got to be it, she just got. I love the way she words her phrases, she amazing. Grace, I just wanna know her inside. I ain't kicking, I'm just keeping it real. I'm thinking, or maybe I'm just using my head. She poetry. She poetry. She poetry. She poetry. She poetry. 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 She poetry. When I first saw you, I knew that you were the one. The first time I called you, I knew that we would have big fun. I wanna give you all my love, all my time, all my heart, all my soul. Girl, you ready? Let's go, let's roll. Girl, you ready? Let's go, let's roll. Them boys, they love you, but all they really see is your dog. Come on, someone to bust your baby. Now is that really what you want, or would you rather have a man who's really got a plan, who never ever had a friend? He never ever had the fun. Oh no, he never ever had the fun. Poetry. She poetry. She poetry. She poetry. She poetry. 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 She poetry.
Probably the greatest, or the second greatest Morris Day in the Time track. Right after 7779311. I thought I was a gigolo too. A lot of people would say I was a gigolo.
I guess you've heard of my reputation.
Yes, sir.
I've had my share of fooling around, but everybody needs stimulation, and mine just happens to be over town. It's money, occupation, first class psychiatry. But just once I wanna make love without taking off my clothes. Just once I wanna make love with somebody who really and truly knows.
Yes, sir. Oh man. Oh boy, I'm really reminiscing today.
Maybe you're the kind of person that could turn my my world around. Oh, won't you give me a little inspiration?
Hey, wait a minute. I'm going to start this over again. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Now I want to make a point. Shut up. I want to make a point. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Once again, this is a great example of why I get so frustrated when I turn on the radio and I hear Lil Yachty. Because this is the era of music that I came from. This is the era. Stinking ass Lil Yachty. Look like his nose stuffy.
I guess you've heard of my reputation. I've had my share of fooling around, but everybody needs stimulation, and mine just happens to be overtime.
Yes, sir.
It's money, occupation, first class psychiatry. But just once I wanna make love without taking off my clothes.
Yes, sir.
Just once I wanna make love with somebody who really and truly knows. Contrary to rumor.
Man. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. And welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show, man. Tribute Tuesday. I hope these copyright places ain't paying attention to the show today. Now, if they are, hold on, let me just say this. Let me say this for the record. If they are, I am not trying to profit off of this music, off of these lyrics. This is just, just adding to the show. That's all. We're actually selling records for you, Mr. Record Company. We are not trying to profit off of the Time, Morris Day, Prince, nobody else like that. Please don't come and try to take the little bit of money I got left. Please don't come and take it. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. I've been trying to talk about this story for the last 2 days. But quickly, NFL coaching veteran Brian Daboll, or DeBall is probably pronounced, will be named Alabama's offensive coordinators. I think it actually already happened. This actually was a story I took from yesterday. DeBall spent the last 3 seasons as the New England Patriots tight end coach. That's right. He becomes Alabama's 5th different offensive coordinator since the conclusion of the 2011 season. That's not a good thing. Tide head coach Nick Saban had interviewed both DeBall and former Houston Texans offensive coordinator George Godsey. If you're from Atlanta, you remember George Godsey. He was the quarterback at Georgia Tech for a couple of years under Ralph Friedget, now the offensive coordinator for the Houston Texans. DeBall, 41, has spent 17 seasons in the NFL, the last 4 with the Patriots. He was the Kansas City Chiefs offensive coordinator in 2012 after spending the 2011 season as the Miami Dolphins offensive coordinator. He spent the 2009 and 2010 seasons as the Cleveland Browns offensive coordinator, and before that he was the New York Jets quarterback coach in 2007 and 2008. Saban and Belichick have deep roots together that go back to the early 1980s when Saban worked on the Navy staff alongside Belichick's father, Steve. You see how this politic thing works out in coaching? Y'all notice that? Right. These cats go back to forever, the early 1980s. And those relationships, man, that's why you got to have, some type of systematic thing where you give minorities a chance. Because these cats go on relationships, man. They go back on This dude worked for somebody else's daddy, and that's how he got a job? DeBall was also a graduate assistant at Michigan State for 2 years in 1998 and 1999 with Saban. When he was the head coach of the Spartans. At the top of DeBall's to-do list will be grooming Alabama's young quarterback, Jalen Hurts. He doesn't have to groom anybody. Jalen Hurts is a player. He just don't need to fuck it up. Right. He just needs to continue with Jalen Hurts where he is right now and continue on that path. Don't come in there and screw that kid up. Please. Please. Jalen Hurts was 13-1 as a starter and was named the AP's SEC Offensive Player of the Year. Oh, yeah, he's a true freshman. Don't talk about coming there and grooming nobody. You just come in there and just don't screw it up. Brian DeBall. And one quick NFL note, man, before we get back to this music, and I got my number one song, or the last song in my top 5 favorite songs of all times. The Miami Dolphins agreed to trade Monday to acquire Jacksonville Jaguars tight end Julius Thomas for a 2017 7th-round draft pick. In other words, fish heads and rice. That's right. Thomas will also restructure his contract upon completion of the trade. He is expected to be in Miami on Tuesday to meet with the Dolphins. So this story actually is a couple days old as well, or a day old. Thomas is familiar with the Dolphins coach Adam Gase's system, as both were with the Denver Broncos. All right, Thomas recorded 108 receptions for 1,277 yards and 24 touchdowns during a 2-year stretch with Gase and Denver's offensive system when Gase was the offensive coordinator for the Broncos in 2013-2014. Okay, but this past couple of years with the Jacksonville Jaguars has been not good at all, lack of a better phrase. The Jaguars didn't get what they hoped to get out of Thomas in the deal when they signed him to a 5-year contract worth $46 million, guaranteed $24 million. That's right. He made little impact in 2016, and the Jaguars got as much out of a second-year player, Neil Sterling, and Ben Koyak, 29 catches for 279 yards. Thomas had 76 catches for 736 yards and 9 touchdowns in 2 seasons. In 2 seasons with the Jacksonville Jaguars. So, yeah, I would say that they did not get their money's worth out of that guy. But now he's headed to Miami. And the Jaguars left holding the bag. The Jaguars kind of like the Sacramento Kings of the NFL. Right. Yeah. So, very interesting stuff. A little bit of NFL and college football talk for you. Yeah. This is a message in the chat room on Spreaker.com. Good point. Clay Killicam Davis. Doug, stop it. When you make it big, you will make sure you put Mason and Miles on top. It's nepotism at its best. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're all right. That don't mean that I can't call it what it is, BS. I can't call it what it is, not giving, the minority chances and opportunities in this country. Yeah, y'all on top right now. But that's going to change hopefully one day. All right, so let me give you this. Before I jump into the chat room, we wrap up today's show. And today was another fantastic, funny show, as usual. This is what we do around here. Nothing to talk about. We'll figure out, make up something to talk about. Trust me, I'm a pro at this. Trust me. But before I get into the chat, let's review the top 4 songs, or 4 songs that came to mind as being some of my favorite songs of all times. I mean, it's hard to put into a group of 5, and I probably love just as much and is just as equal, probably 50 more songs if I sat there and